good? Can't you talk to me?
3, what up, man?
Listen, I'm glad you know me because I'm trying to get to know you. So.
Bro, hey, 3, what's crazy is, bro, we talked at the RBE event.
At the Divide and Conquer?
At the Divide and Conquer when King Ward battled. And you walked by me. You walked by me and I was like, hey, 3, what's good, man? He's like, oh, what's up, man? Because, you know, you don't pop outside.
I don't know outside. No.
So when you...
They say us bloggers don't pop outside. Tell the Vada, see Vada in the chat. They say we don't pop outside. But yeah, that's all good. It's all good.
When I saw y'all like, hey, 3, man, I support what you do and all that kind of stuff, you're like, hey, that's what's up, bro. I'm like, yeah, I got Calico next week.
You didn't say that to me, dogs. You didn't say that to me, bro. Facts. So let's go here right quick before we talk about Young Herb battle.
Yeah.
The Cal battle. How you feel about the Cal battle?
Man, the Cal battle was crazy. It was some things that went on behind the scenes that people didn't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't get a chance to know about what happened. And I don't even really know the full story, but Calico came mega late. You could tell he was visibly bothered. He was frustrated. Something had threw off his energy. You know what I'm saying? And so by the time he got on the stage, he was kind of like stumbling through his material. I'm like, this, not Cal.
Yo, 7J, were you disappointed?
I was.
Okay.
I broke. I was disappointed because of how high I esteem Calico. Like, I esteem Calico as one of the greatest lyricists, not just in battle rap. I consider that even in period. Like, people.
Period. Okay, got you.
Calico's pen is unmatched, and so I was excited about the opportunity. But when you know what I'm saying, it didn't go as planned. People had no left because you got to think people don't know how long it took for that battle to actually start. It was almost like an hour-and-a-half delay, 90-minute delay. So people had been standing there.
How frustrating are you? How frustrating are you for waiting that long as a competitor, as a battler, to sit and wait? Is that frustrating for you also?
It's frustrating, but you can't tap into that frustration. It's not the time to be frustrated. I had to stay in the mode. So I was on stage for about 45 minutes, just standing there waiting. People who come to my battle, they know that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I get on stage. I like to be in my zone by the time when those kind of things happen. And so I was just in the zone. I didn't really notice how much time has passed. And then I started seeing like people like, dang, what Calico at? Is he coming? Is he not? And all that kind of stuff. And so, but it was crazy. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Ain't nothing I can do to change that.
All right. You're from Jayville, right? Jacksonville, right?
Man, come on, bro. You already know, bro.
Listen, I'm not far from you. I'm in South Florida.
Okay. All right. What part of South Florida you in?
I'm in Palm Beach, Broward, Dade.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You living good, 3. 3 living good. 3, I'm thinking you in.
Listen, I know about Jacksonville. You are in the trenches, sir.
Bro.
Where you're from is real.
It's real, bro. Duval County, man, born and bred, and when I die, I'll be Duval dead.
Yes, sir. The classic is out there, right?
What you mean?
Is it a classic? What's the big thing y'all have in Jacksonville every year?
Man, we be having the Florida-Georgia game. Niggas really be
Georgia game.
Niggas die at the Florida-Georgia game, bro, in Jacksonville. Like, people die at that, like, after the game over. Like,
I've seen it on the news, sir. I've seen it on the news. I've been here for over 10 years. I know the vibes.
Hey, Jack's crazy, bro.
So talk to me about your beginnings, man. Jacksonville, was it music first? I saw on Instagram you mentioned the music, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Was the music first, the battle rap? Was the battle rap then the music? How does it work for you?
Music.
Okay.
Like, music was, I've always had just like this love for hip hop. And I think growing up, how I grew up, seeing one of my first introductions to hip hop was Tupac's Dear Mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it blew my mind how a person I could never have met before rap my life.
Feel connected,
like have a video.
Right? Feel connected, right? Yeah, right.
Like, bro, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? But then he was able to make it out of that by making words rhyme. And you know, so I've been a reader since I was a jit. So I've been reading since I was a jit, and it just
you're a real Florida nigga. You said jit. You're a real Florida nigga. Yo, you a real Florida nigga. Oh, hey, all these Florida niggas say jit. I don't know nothing about that. That's a Florida shit.
Hey, real life, bro. Real life, man.
So hold on, are you under the Poison Clan that umbrella? Is that from your early upbringings of hip hop?
Nah, man. Nah, like So for me, like all the artists that I like really looked up to and who created and crafted my pen. What up, Philly?
What up, Philly? Hey, what's up, brother?
This is my guy, man. The guys who like crafted my pen mostly are from up north.
Really?
Mostly from up north. So when people used to hear me rap back in the day,
the Florida niggas on the head, you talk about you picking up New York niggas. Trust me, I know. I live in Florida. I know already. Talk to me though.
Hey, but what was crazy though, 3 was when I would be in these different spaces, that'd be the first thing niggas would look at me crazy. Like, you from Florida? Because of how I rap, because of how I can my stuff together. But I learned from up north rappers. I learned from up north artists, you know what I'm saying? And then you started to see this transformation with the South, where like people started, you got to listen to Outkast. You're going to have to respect us. You're going to have to respect Dwayne Carter.
Yeah.
Like, you have to. And so, man, I got my influences come from somewhere everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Some everywhere.
Your flow and cadence, man, where you get that from? Because in battle, I was talking to Yoshi G the other day, right?
That's my
and
girl. Shout out Yoshi.
Shout out to Yoshi. She kept harping on flow and delivery and how important, brother. You just with the bars, of course, but the flow and delivery and energy and cadence, man. Jam Pony, you know about Jam Pony. Hey. You gotta be from Florida to know about Jam Pony, my nigga.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
But talk to you about your flow and cadence and everything, man.
Bro, I used to like. No lie, 3. Like I used to get a tape. I had a cassette player, like a Talk Boy, like the little Macaulay Culkin.
Showing your age,
I had one of
you showing your age.
Yeah, I used to have like one of the little Talk Boys, bro, and I would stop it and write down what I just heard somebody say, rewind it, and go to the next. And I'm trying to like look at, dang, how in the world did these, you know, how did this line up? How did that line up?
Right.
And I try different things, man. I try to follow different cadences and patterns on the beats. And you know, people like Jay-Z's flow is water. Like Jay-Z can hop on any beat, and you know what I'm saying. And so I study those little things, different pockets, different cadences. Even like how Detroit now has they rap behind the beat a little bit.
Wow, behind the beat, yeah.
They rap, and it sounds offbeat to the naked ear, but they're in a different pocket of the instrumental.
How hard is
you know what I'm saying?
That you think though, 7? How to do that though? How hard is that for brothers to rap like that though?
Crazy. That's crazy. Like, you almost like have just, what's up, Yanaville? See my students joining, man. You know,
students?
But it's, yeah. Like, I work with the youth.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah,
okay, all right. Keep going.
So it's like with the Detroit style that's now popular, Sada Baby, Calico did it on WWF.
Yes.
And people was like, oh, like Calico offbeat on WWF. Like, no, he's not. He's found another pocket. He's riding that, like the you know what I'm saying, the underlying pocket. I think it's extremely difficult to do that. And so I salute all of those cats, and I listen for different, Lil Baby, Lil Dirt. These guys find different pockets and they ride in the front. So I study that kind of stuff, bro. Like nerd type. I study that kind of stuff, bro.
I can tell by your raps though. For real.
Yeah, Vezo. Yeah, I still do that too.
Your music though, brother, is it more introspective or what's your music based on more?
But my music has transitioned so much. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout the years, I can imagine, right? Right.
It's always a journey. So whenever I put that pen to the paper and I step into the booth, you're going to get who I am in real time at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, imagine turning on SportsCenter in 2003, and they're going to have a live breaking news. The Cavaliers select LeBron James with the #1 pick, and and you have that forever. Like, if you were to turn on ESPN right now, they're not going to be saying that. LeBron is 20 years in now. And so I think that with music, a lot of times we expect artists to not develop and grow. And you expect them to still rap in the same genre, rap in the same content, rap in the same everything for the rest of their career. People grow, people change, people develop, and I'm not going to ever give anyone something that's not authentically me. And so when you hear me rapping in the booth or anything, you're getting in real time, this is where I'm at in my life.
Wow. So was the 7 come from the J though? 7J?
Just for my last name.
Okay, just my last name.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what projects, before we get to the battle rap talk, music-wise, what projects should we look for? I
just dropped a project called I Am 7J. And it was 7J. Yeah, and it was literally to not necessarily rebuttal, but I had been quiet for a minute on the music tip and just on social media and everything, like just living life. And people were really like, dang, so what's 7 up to now? Like, who is he now? Like, where is he now? What is he doing? Like, you might see me battling and all that kind of stuff. And then I hopped out, and then you see, hey, I am 7J. It's like, if you're trying to find a box and a neat little category to put me in, it's not going to work. You just have to, I'm just 7. Like, that's who I am.
Right.
You got to accept that for what it is.
All right. So also, all right, so you've been on Bullpen. That's been your only league you've been battling on, right? From the knowledge, from what I saw, right?
I'm the only person that's only battled on Bullpen.
So how the Florida boy like yourself get some battle rap though, sir?
Man,
it's not a big battle rap scene in Jacksonville. Is it?
I mean,
in Miami,
there's
in Miami, Art of War. They got Don Marino and them got a couple of joints out there. I don't know if you've been out there before.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, okay.
I haven't been out there, but I know about Don Marino, of course, man. But we got Barbarians Battle League in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Shout out to Bucci. You know what I'm saying? Bucci has a really strong movement with a lot of fire battlers who are there. At that time of my life when they were like really like on the rise and stuff, I wasn't really focused. Yeah, Moses West is a dope guy from out of Jacksonville. But I just wasn't really focused on battle rap at that time. And I really just tried the Bullpen tryouts in Tampa just to see if I could do it. Just to say, let me just try this, man. You know what I'm saying? And that whole event was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So me and my boys, we got to the Bullpen event in Tampa at the right time, but John and them had transportation issues, and they were late. They were almost like 2.5, 3 hours late.
Wow.
And so
you're driving from Jacksonville to Tampa, of course, right?
Well, at the time I was in Georgia. I drove from Georgia all the way to Tampa.
Okay.
And so I'm sitting there waiting. I don't know who I'm battling. I don't know what time the battle's gonna start, bro. And John walks in, and all my guys who I'm with, everybody stops talking. That shit was like.
We start talk a little bit.
Yeah. Like, bro, listen, 3. I'm gonna keep it tall with you, bro.
Right.
Definitely start. Like, bro, I've been following John since I give a nigga 2Ks if he thinking that he live. I put a dot on his head if he thinking that he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been following John since then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put him in the box like Olympic sevens, like that John. Like, and so to see him when he just walked in, me and my homeboys was talking, everybody just stopped talking. And then behind him came Charlie Clips. Everybody was like,
from John to Charlie, right?
And then the Charlie walks in, Loso walks in. You know what I'm saying? But I know Loso from back in the day. Me and Loso got a lot of history together. That's my
Florida
guy.
boys, you know?
Yeah. Loso is one of the. I told Loso when I just was with him this weekend, bro, you're one of the greatest writers in the world. Not just battle rap. I'm talking about, like, you can put movie directors, you can put poets, authors. Like, Loso he's that crazy. Him and they were. But I mean, I just tried it just to see what it was. And man, when I won, to be able to rap in front of John was an honor. Like, the rap in front of John, rap in front of Clips. I was just honored to, like, be a part of it, because I've been a part of the culture in the sense of, like, 3, when I'm talking, like, back in the day when Smack, I still remember, like, when Hitman and Hollow the Don dropped on YouTube. Like, we ordering pizzas. Everybody meet up at my house. You know,
Hollow's wearing 3 shirts and all that.
Yeah. You feel me, bro? I'm literally teaching my kids stuff, and I tell them that ball game, like literally, like, battle rap being.
Who you got win that battle, sir?
Hitman and Hollow. Bro, that was I can't really call.
Let's keep it real. It wasn't the greatest, man. It was for Maynard's man. It wasn't the greatest. Let's keep it tall.
Because that was when they had the mics in their hands, right?
Facts.
And so I will tell you, on an off note, that card has the greatest first round in the history of battle rap on it.
Shine?
Oh my God.
You trying to surf, right?
Greatest. Hey, 3. That is hands down the greatest first round I've ever heard in my life.
Wow. Okay.
Ever. And I've seen a lot of. I don't just watch Smack URL, bro.
Of course, all over.
Like, I'm talking iBattle, KOTD.
Right.
I'm talking back when it used to be on. It used to be on Comcast on demand. They have Marv One and Quest McCody battling random people on Comcast. Like, when I say part of the culture, like, in it and understand it and get it.
Right.
And so, like, to meet John was just to even meet John was crazy to me. and then to be connected with him and then be locked in with him the way that we are now. Like, that's like my brother, man.
Good dude.
Great dude. Yeah.
Good dude,
I'm
man.
humble and I'm humble to be a part of it, man.
Wow. So you battle. What's the white dude that you battled on Bullpen? Who was that?
He's one of the white dudes on Bullpen.
Yeah. So you get past that. Is it Clone after that, or what's after that?
Clone was, man. Listen,
Talk about Clone. Clone is fire.
Clone from Jacksonville too.
Yeah. I mean, he's a Georgia boy. He's a Florida boy.
Yeah, he went from Duval to there. You know
got you. He don't rep the Florida like that though.
He do.
Oh, he does? Okay, part of something.
So when Clone introduces himself, he say from wartime to Duval, moving like U-Hauls. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, part of something. All right.
But I remember after I got through that, so I won the tournament. They say, okay, and the winner is 7J. Like, you won the tournament. Charlie Clips walks up to me. Charlie Clips hey, bro, you are crazy. Like, your pen dope. I'm like, oh crap, that's Charlie Clips. Like, hey, appreciate the clip.
Confidence, though, right?
Huh?
Confidence builder, right?
Yeah. It was crazy. So I'm kind of resting on my laurels of winning the tournament. I watched Clone battle that night. Clone battled Deuce, and Clone cleared Deuce. John calls me no less than a week later and says, hey, 7J, you're battling Clone. I said, what? He's like, yeah, we're going to give you Clone. All right. Hold on. Because there has to be a hierarchy. There's no steps. It ain't no steps to get to Clone. I get Clone out like Clone out the gate.
Right.
And so preparing for that battle was wild. I'm like, bro, I'm like, Clone is a veteran. Clone is savvy. With battle rap, it's the same thing with basketball. You can't, like how Surf always says, just like,
yeah, you give me Surf balls right now.
Yeah, but it's those are facts. It's like with battle rap, the same thing with playing basketball. If you've been playing basketball for a while, you know how to hold somebody's jersey without the ref looking. You know how to. It's just little
nuances.
Yeah. Clone knows them all, and so I go to battle Clone, and man, I leave Earth in my first round. I leave Earth. The crowd going crazy. I'm like, I got this. I got it. And me and Clone is the debatable classic. I think I got him 2-1. He think he got me 2-1. We go at it every time.
The third? You gave him the third?
I gave him the third.
Okay, I figured that's the right. I figured that.
This nigga told me, he said, I thought John was placing an order on a play for a quarter because all I heard was bag up 7. You better back up 7. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, I'm trying not to react. I'm like.
Yo, Clone was rapping against Av. I had Av win the battle, but let me say this, though. Yeah, Av won, but Clone was dope. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Clone was rapping. That's what he was fighting. That's a fact.
Bro, Clone.
Gives the props to Clone right quick.
People think that Clone just punches and you're not listening to the intricacy of his writing. That man, Clone, and Av is just as crazy. Bro.
Av is
wild. But yeah, battling Clone, I told John, boy, you locked me in a room in a basement with Michael Myers, Jason, Freddie, and Chucky and said, survive. Good luck. You know, John told me, my hope is that you die. He said, I'm trying to get you out of here. I need to see if this is fool's gold.
Does that mess just like, when you're writing and preparing,
bro,
motivation,
Bro, I'm from Duval County, bro.
Talk to me. All right, fair. I know that. I know exactly what you mean. I got you.
Guns pulled on me, shootouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, bro, we're rapping. That shit ain't it ain't gonna have me like, oh, I'm scared to
flustered and all that, right? Flustered and all that.
Nah, listen, dog. We rapping, bro. So of course, but John was like, y'all trying to get you out of here. Like, Clone is going to pack you up and get you out of here. He's telling me this. And he did it. Like in the building, everybody was like, oh, he just beat Clone. Like the Rising Bull beat Clone. Then when they went back and watched it on camera and watched it live on Caffeine, it was a little different. People was like, oh, I got Clone 2-1. But it's a classic battle, bro.
Okay. So we're going to Young Her battle, right? 7J?
Yeah.
Was there tension before this battle?
Sure.
Not too on both sides. Was one sided and you got sucked into some BS, or somebody got to get sucked into some bullshit. I know how this culture is.
So
what happened?
You know how the culture is.
How this culture is. Oh man, talk to me, brother.
Hey, so there is a Facebook group on that Bullpen has.
Okay.
Bro, I don't talk on Facebook. I don't talk on like, as you can see, even when you had DM me, you was like, hey, is this 7J? Because my profile is completely blacked out.
Yeah.
I ain't promoting that. Like, I'm too busy, like, literally, like, living my life to be so neck down and
right.
screen. Oh, who like this? I'm living my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, this dude, it's been going on for almost a year or so. You feel me? Like, clone post something like, hey, all y'all bulls be talking crazy. This guy right here don't say nothing, and he's better than everybody. Like, he's the best one out of the group. Like, 7, like, he's just bigging me up. And like people took offense to that. Like, he ain't shit. Like, if he battled me, I'd kill him. I'd smoke him. You know, this, that, and the third. And so when we finally got locked in, and even us being locked in was crazy, because, you know, John we're all in the group DMs on Instagram, and John was like, hey, we're trying to think of some matchups for the next battle. You know what I'm saying? And then he says, well, I would like 7J. Like, me versus 7J would be fire. And John was like, well, we have this, you know, Bullpen is still working on the matchups and all that kind of stuff. And so he's like, but yeah, that do sound kind of dope. And I'm like, well, John, I would rather wait to hear what you had originally instead of me just accepting because somebody called me out. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, you know, that started a little rift and a little tear. And then your man's just went on Facebook and went on a whole, I guarantee this preaching ass, rapping ass, capping ass, teaching ass nigga not gonna be able to beat me. And, you know, I'm finna violate him. The gloves are off. I'm finna really embarrass him. I'm finna really embarrass this man. I'm talking about his family and everything. I'm finna expose him. I'm finna, like, he's doing all that. And I'm quiet. I haven't said anything. And at this time, what's simultaneously happening that you got to understand.
Right.
He's went viral twice in battle rap.
Right.
During this time.
Right.
And his going viral was he recycled something. He recycled.
I know about the recycling part. Yeah, I know about that.
DNA Tooth put it out, so he recycled it, and it went viral, and it gave Bullpen it gave us, the league, a bad look. I take that personally because that's my home league. That's the only league I know. Right. And you got DNA Tooth putting like the Bullpen logo on a trash can, like throwing it in the trash. Like, man, that I felt some type of way. Right. I didn't say anything publicly, bro. Like, it is what it is. This man dealing with that. And then he went viral again with some guy like posting when a battle rapper like slapped his girlfriend booty in front of him, and he didn't do nothing.
He do nothing. That was recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that also. Yeah.
These are back to back.
Right.
These are back to back.
Right.
I say nothing because I'm not. I ain't saying nothing to him. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But he was still in these things just being over. Like, put your money. Like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna violate you. I'm from Florida.
Listen, I know how Florida niggas move. My woman from Florida. I know how Florida people move. Talk to me.
Listen, bro, when I hear that, like, from Jacksonville, I don't know what type of time you on. And I told him that. I don't know what type of time you on. And so I remember I went to Clone. Clone had a Wartown event where Riggs battled A-Ward the week after we battled. And I pulled up to it. And as I'm walking in, I got my book bag on and everything. A dude walks up to me and he gets right up in my face. He says, 7J, I'll kill you, nigga. I ain't never seen this dude or met him a day in my life. And so I'm taking the straps off my book bag. I'm like, what's up? Like, what it is, bro? Right. He was like, yeah, set it up. 3 rounds. 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds. You ain't gonna smoke. I'm like, you're talking battle. Okay. Like, let me I'm like, bro, let me
You think you're trying to get a scrap on?
I'm like, bro, what it is? Like, bro, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey. I'm like, oh, you talking about you want to battle me? I'm like, oh, bro, man, you gotta say something else. Man. You gotta say something else. So I got a lot of PTSD from how I grew up. You know what I mean? And so
choose your words right, brother.
I got a lot of PTSD from how I grew up, a lot of it. And so when I'm just seeing all this stuff online, and it's people from Jacksonville that's hitting my line, and I put this on my kid, bro.
Right.
There's people from Jacksonville hitting my line like, hey, what you want us to do to this nigga? They don't rap. But they're seeing the posts and the vitriol on Facebook, and it's like, how you want us to move? I'm like, nah.
So you gotta tell the crew like it's battle rap.
I'm like, y'all, it's. I'm thinking that it's just rap. We'll see when we get there, but y'all ain't got to be on there. There's a bunch of my homeboys stayed home. They don't know nothing about battle rap. But just the energy that was being put out there, they was like, hey, how we moving, Z's? I'm like, we good. And so that was the energy before for somebody to tell me like, hey, the glove's coming off. I'm gonna talk about your family. I'm gonna disrespect your family and all that. But in all of my battles, I don't do that. I've never done that in any battle. Versus Clone, versus the other guy, versus Jim B. Dot from Philly, versus anybody in the tournament. I've not versus Calico. I didn't bring up blackface. I don't go the family route, bro. I'm just here to rap. There are battle rappers who do it. Arsenal is king of it, you know. There's people who do it, and I know that all is fair in battle rap. I know it. I get it. But how I naturally operate, I just want to rap with you. I just want to rap with you. But he told me before the battle, it's going to be something completely different than that. I'm like, you might be going the rap route. I'm going the personal disrespect. I'm going to disrespect you, your family. I'm going to violate you. I'm going to expose you. All is that why? So that was.
He turned up on him a little bit and kind of.
Hey, 3, man.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Young Herb, I rock with you, King, but you do got a little nigga complex. Respectfully, dog, you got a little nigga complex though. But continue, sir.
Bro, and that's so like people are like, hey, your third round, like the beginning of your third round, I've heard some critics say like, well, that fell flat because you weren't like punching back to back like how you was in your first and second. I'm like, in my third round though, I am talking like how you just said it, 3. You say, hey, this guy has a little man complex, and I am speaking to that.
Right, fact.
I'm literally speaking to that. I tell him like, the most dangerous person in the world is one who will seek attention. You'll do whatever for the clout and such. Your stature is so small, but when you rap, you feel tall. Every time the crowd goes nuts. But not us big dogs. We don't bark a lot. Niggas know when they walk by that bullpen house what's up. But you a different breed. One of the miniature schnauzer pups or a chihuahua, which explains why you open your fucking mouth so much. Like, it don't have to have a punchline. Like, those are God honest facts. Yeah. Chihuahuas, as soon as you walk by the gate, what does Chihuahua do? They follow you in that. Dog, facts. The Rottweilers, Great Danes, you walk by their gate, they be like.
So, hold on. What I learned about you also in this battle and the other battles, your freestyle rebuttal game is on point, though, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, are you looking at her like, sir, you've been in 10 years, and how do you pull a rookie move like that in the third? That was some DNA A-Ward type vibe you gave me, sir. Yeah, talk about that third round right quick, man.
Bro, the third was probably one of the most, it's one of them ones that I don't even want to write this round. You feel me? Because I don't want to do this to this man. But if you tell me, hey, 7J, you going to the URL event this weekend? I say, yeah. And you tell me, all right, when I see you, it's on site, and I'm going to have that thing on me.
Right.
When I pull up and I see 3, I'm going to have that thing on me. I'm like, hey, what it is.
Right.
You feel me? So you have told me publicly, the world can see it. 7J, I'm going to violate you in these rounds. I'm going to be personal. I'm going to talk about your family. I'm ready. I got my gun too. And so the narrative that's trying to be ran with is that 7J lied in this third round. He just pulled all of these things out of thin air.
Right.
He brought up stuff that isn't anywhere near true. Oh, I heard that you was gay. You know, he flipped the name. Day 2, 7J, who made your name flip? Anybody who know me know I ain't gay. Leave your girl around me if you think that. All right, like that is.
Y'all Florida niggas a little grimy, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Bro.
That's some grimy ass niggas.
Hey, but 3, like, no, like, bro. That's why, like, when he said it, I'm just like, nigga, nobody who,
right,
nah. But so he can throw out lies that he just pulling out the air, but my third was crafted from him.
That's the cereal thing you did. That shit was hard, my dude.
Bro.
Hard.
But the angle when he talks about his jit, and I don't even want to, you know, talk because now we're outside of battle rap. I don't want to belabor the point. But all of that information I gathered from things that he has said publicly, and I have proof of it.
Right.
And so my homeboy was like, "Hey, put the proof out. Show the proof that he said that about his seed and say." And I'm like, "Brian, it's over with. I got my money. I got the money off the ground. I won the battle."
When he's grabbing the phone, those 7. When he grabs the phone and FaceTime little mama and everything, baby girl, you sitting there like, bruh, do you know how fast I can make this go right now? Is that what's going through your brain? It's too easy for you to lay up?
Hey, it was like one of them things where
rookie mistake, sir.
I took it as disrespect because if you notice throughout all of my rounds, he talked.
He was angry the whole battle. He got there late, right?
He was there. He went outside and left and was practicing while it was time to rap. And so people couldn't find him because he had left and went outside and was still practicing going over his round. And so by the time he got up there, he was, I don't know, man. I can't speak for bro. But he guaranteed a lot of people that he was going to leave with that money. He promised them over a year and a half ago, there's nothing that 7J can do to beat me. He guaranteed these people, his fans, his supporters, this rookie, this kid, this teacher, this liar, there's nothing he can do with me. He's not going to be able to beat me, and I promise y'all I'm going to beat him. And I get it, bro. Every dog has his day. You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday, you can lose. You know what I mean?
First round with the golden shower, Carisha, my nigga, all that is just, that's just fire writing to me, my nigga.
3, I love that you, like, bro, you don't understand how welcoming it is to have ears listen to your stuff.
Right.
People can hear your stuff, but not everybody can listen.
Right. Good point.
You know what I mean? And so for you to be able to catch that, because people was like, why is he doing Diddy bars? And he goes by Herb. Like, he calls himself Herb Diddy.
And the way you flip that, my nigga,
that's what he calls himself. And so I'm like, he's lying about recycling to Bullpen management, bringing up old paperwork from various different spots. Now it makes sense. Diddy would lie about contracts since Harriet with the locks. And Harriet with the LOCS, the locks, she's one of Bullpen management. But Diddy be lying about contracts to the LO, oh, bro, like it's one of those things. Like, it was just different, and I respect wins. 3, I respect rapping even if it's against me. So when Clone says that I sold the pound and broke it down to 24 sevens, and then sold it around and hold it pound and still have 20 more sevens. What the fuck is you selling? Like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, Clone, I had on my mask, but I'm like, Clone, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's fire. I did not have a legit moment like that with her where I was impressed, like thoroughly impressed, because his stuff is just not as layered
as yours. Right.
As, not just as mine or as the higher tiers.
Would you say the second round? I got you winning 3-0, right? But would you say the second round is the closest? If we're gonna say round?
For sure, the second round is the closest
because the Zans line did it for me. When you get the Zans line, it's like, all right, it's like, yo, spit that line for me, that Zans line again. That shit was hard.
Because, bro, this is the angle. This is the craziest thing. 3, the angle that battlers have taken on me since Clone. This is the one angle. You don't sell drugs. And you've never been to jail, but you rap about guns and drugs.
Right.
I have never actively sold drugs. I mentor kids. I have mentored kids for a while. As you can see my hoodie, I'm not a gang member.
Okay.
One of my students was murdered in this hoodie by the police. You feel me? In Jacksonville, you can see everybody with these hoodies. Kevin Gates got these hoodies. Senator Cory Booker got these hoodies.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Evac Movement is a nonprofit that I helped start in Jacksonville, Florida. And it helps
you,
young
brother.
black,
Salute
you
for
feel
that,
me? It
man.
helps young black men find
Word.
another way other than the streets.
Salute you on that.
Appreciate
I respect that so much.
it, my man. I'm from that environment. I've been involved in that environment heavily. My family is in that environment. My big brother is who I look up to the most. One of the biggest dope dealers in the city. You know what I'm saying? And so when that's brought up, I'm like, how? Hey, you ain't never sell no drugs. I'm like, I know, I admit it. And so when I said that to Herb, I'm like, hey, listen, bro, like, I have never claimed to be a drug dealer, but I would tote that rod while my brother sold that hard. I wrote jams, he sold Zans, so we both got bars. Like, that's not a lie. I could get up here and lie to y'all.
Right.
I could get up here and lie to y'all and tell y'all, oh, I was moving 36 bricks, and niggas, my hood gonna be like, nigga, when? Them niggas in PYC gonna be like, when did you move 36 bricks? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what I told the white guy about it, I told him, I said, I keep it a band in my raps. I did not deal packs, but I was in the bandos and traps where they drop real crack. But I can still show you, how to cook a brick and bring that block fill back. When the pot tilt back, you just put a little whip on it like a Hot Wheels track. I drop real fast, and like that shook the room versus them. You know what I'm saying? And they go one of my kids right there who said, don't do it to him, Seven. Like, my students vouch, they've been on my journey all along. They know the stuff that I've told them and taught them. And so it's like, I knew that would be the route. Oh, you sold drugs? Like, bro, when?
Right.
Now I'm surrounded by D-boys.
Of course.
Hey, what Joe Budden said on Hammer Dance? He said, I'm not a killer. He said, y'all rap about models. I get hounded by them. I'm not a killer at all. I'm just surrounded by them. That's what Budden say. I'm not
Joe,
a killer at all.
Joe is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I'm gonna keep it short. I rock with Budden heavy.
Bro,
that's my guy.
That's,
you know
that's a bar. That's facts, though, bro. I ain't gotta kill nobody. It's niggas that if you put your hands on me, they on your head.
The Diddy rock line was fire. The snub hole, all that. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. You're writing. Can I ask you this?
What's up?
What's the fixation with the book bag, though? That's some old school A90 shit. What's going on, sir? What's up, man?
So the book bag, I had them for sale on my website. I had a corner store on my website, and my students cleared them. I had my SJM logo, my nonprofit organization that I made in my neighborhood. We did hot breakfasts every second Saturday of the month, and then we did like leadership and building classes, help their parents get jobs and stuff like that. And so that SJM logo that's on my book bag, my students sold out my store completely.
Wow,
so it's nothing to see them walking around Jacksonville with the SJM book bag on or the SJM hoodie. And so I wear that as a salute to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm doing this for y'all, you know what I mean? So I wear that as a salute to them. And that's just my stilo, bro. That's what I be on.
A lot of people are saying this is one of Bullpen's best cards ever. You say what to that?
I agree. I think
every battle was dope. I thoroughly, no bullshit on 7. I like every battle.
Every battle was crazy. Like Philly Hayes, and it was so many things that's behind the scene that people don't know about Bullpen that made this a dope event. Like there's a guy who supports Bullpen crazy. He's Alias's brother. His name JT the Bagger. Okay. Shout out JT.
Shout out JT.
JT just came home. You know, he's usually at all the Bullpen battles. He's like our Gwitty. You know, that's fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's our Gwitty.
What else?
Yeah, what else? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He
was back. This is his first event back. And so it just felt like a family reunion to get everybody back together, man. This was a big card. And so the vibe and the energy in there was crazy. And then Nunu was in there. Then you got A-War, and, you know, Geechee is in the building. News has elevated from News just started as a bull,
right?
Just a baby bull, like just like me, just coming in, like, and then you got News battling Geechee, and News has elevated. News is not the same little News.
No, not at all. Not
elevated. He's different now. So I think that this was the best Bullpen card for sure.
You know what battle I enjoyed a lot? I don't know if you saw this also. I enjoyed D-Flames and Excel.
Let me tell you something right now. When I battled Clone, D Flames battled on that card versus somebody named Six.
Right.
Shout out Six. I battled Six in Tampa during the tournament.
All right.
Okay. Six is from Wartown with Clone. He's a warhead with Clone. D Flames literally levitated left earth, walked on water while he was battling Six.
Right.
My homeboys was looking at me like, Seven, boy, you better be glad you ain't battling this nigga.
Let me context right quick. When you were battling, right, a lot of people who might not be familiar with you, I don't know if your Twitter was blowing up after the battle, but everyone kept saying, yo, dog, 7J, 7J, 7J. Your name kept ringing bells through the whole night. I don't know if you saw that or if you heard that. Or
yeah, I saw it, bro. It's love. And one thing I don't do is I don't build a throne on the praises of people. Because the moment that those praises are gone, I'll be back on my ass. So I stand on my feet instead of on the praises of people. So it's like I hear it and I let the bird fly over my head. Like, congratulations, 7J. Oh, 7J, you dope. 7J, you fire. Oh, 7J, I let the bird fly over my head. If I let it build a nest there, I get comfortable there. And then what happens when I'm not fired to y'all? What happens when I'm not raw to y'all? What happens when I'm clean paper? What happens if you're with Mike P? And what happens if you're these people that kind of like the culture, like you see them turn on
right.
In a sense, like I don't build my throne on the praises of people. I salute it and I appreciate it, I acknowledge it, and then I keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's what the John yesterday, right?
Yeah.
John, are you expecting any calls about 7J? He tells me they already came through. Man, 7J already came through, sir. Talk to me, what we doing?
John is my man. I love that dude, bro. John,
my guy. Go take your talents somewhere else.
Nope. I will not.
Really?
I will not take my talent somewhere else, bro. I'm bullpen, bro. Like that's the badge that I can wear, like that cape that I can wear that says, hey, this guy has only battled on Bullpen Battle League. Nobody else can say that.
So you have a badge of honor, sound like? Got you.
I'm loyal to the core. And so for me, bro, it's like a lot of people get into battle rap because they see it as a career, or they see it as a path, or they see it as this is how they're going to get their money. This is how they're going to get their fame. This is how they're going to, bro, I tried out because I love the sport so much and I can do it. I don't care about, and that's the thing about my last opponent. He cares about the fame, the accolades, the likes, the posts. And I said that in my bars, like, you beg men for posting some likes. Like, you want somebody to reach out to you and big you. I don't care. Because outside of battle rap, in my real life, I'm living really good.
Sir, I'm looking back there. Jacksonville houses look kind of nice back there, sir.
Three, you'll get a nosebleed where I'm sitting at right now, bro. I'm 3 stories up. I'm living really good. I don't want for anything. I fly how I like. I drive how I like. I eat what I want. My daughter has not one need or want. Bro, and this is the life that I wished that I could have had when I was little. I grew up with nothing. I come from nothing. I come from zero. Section 8, baby. Welfare, baby. WIC, baby. HUD, baby. Lights off, baby. Water off, baby. I grew up in that era and that environment. I grew up without my daddy there. I grew up learning from the OGs in the streets, watching their mistakes and learning not to go this way. So in my real life, I mean, when I'm not 7J, when I'm really doing life and mentoring these kids, and bro, that life is going so good. I don't care about attention, bro. I've gotten what I wanted. Like, I can make my music free. Like, I got a studio upstairs in my room. I can go out there and drop an album right now if I wanted to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's nothing that I necessarily need or want, because my life outside of this is really, really good. I'm living really good, bro. Really good. I just got back from the Bahamas probably 2 or 3 days before I had to battle on this card.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. I met you at RBE. I'm pretty sure you've been at URL events, right?
Yes.
So when you sit there watching your peers and everything, you don't get an itch like, yo,
Oh, for sure.
That blue,
Like
blue room at RBE, the body caulking look good for
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
son.
Yeah, I've always had, bro. Listen, let me tell you this, and I don't be caring what people think about me. Oh, he a fanboy or this, that, and that.
Right.
I don't care, bro.
Right.
When I went to that RBE event, and I put like, I see John let me walk in with him. I walk in with John, and I see Big K posted up against the wall.
Yeah, he's back. So you saw him, right? He's from, yeah, I saw Big K.
I'm like, hey, K, I don't mean to interrupt. Nigga, huge fan. K was like, nah, I appreciate it. And he went back to talking with his homeboys. He's locked in trying to get ready for A-War.
I saw he was locked in. Yeah, I saw him.
I said, K, just to let you know, when is Doomsday 2 dropping? And he kind of like stopped. He was like, what?
Oh, you going to music now?
He's like, what you mean? He's like, about? I said, bro, I have Doomsday right now on my phone. The first one. I said, I know every track by heart. Like, I know it by heart. And he was like, bro, you got to send that to me. Like, I don't even have it. He was like, I put that out when I came out of jail. And said, he's like, bro, you got that from back in the day? I'm like, bro, I'm really like tuned in. I'm like, K, I know every song on this. So it's like, to see Big K live was crazy. Like, to see Big K live was crazy.
He was getting busy in that building. He was.
So when I see them on stage rapping, I've always just wanted to know, because when you're in a local, like a city like Jackson, when you're local, people who know you are not gonna hurt your feelings. Like you might play a song for them, or you might rap for them, but oh, that was fire, bro. That was fire. I need to know. Battle rap not gonna lie to me. If I'm trash, if I'm not good, battle rap is not gonna lie.
Coach will
like
this coach will let you know real
this
fast.
Coach gonna let you know that shit was ass. Like
they gonna let you know, boy.
And so to get the respect, I feel like I've already made it. I literally had text John right after I left the hurt. I'm like, just giving him a big shout out and a big thank you for everything that he'll done for me up until this point. But I was like, hey John, like, bro, if I never battle rap again, I'm good. If I never get on stage and rap against another person, I am good. Like, it's not a thing that's like, damn, if I don't get this deposit, how I'm gonna pay my bills this month. Like, bro, I have made a very nice career off of mentoring kids and being able to help the youth and give back. And it's something that's my heart's work. Like, that's like a passion thing. I really love doing that, like mentoring the kids and pointing them in a different direction. And so whenever I'm at URL or whenever I'm at RBE, it's just fun for me to like be able to now not just be a fan, but I'm respected as a participant in the culture. And that's a big enough win for me, bro.
Wow. So if you get a call from if John said to you, listen, I think you should, test the waters, right? You wouldn't test the waters anywhere else? You don't look at these URL niggas that like, I put my hands on you, brother. I'm gonna give you this Florida ass whooping real quick. You don't be feeling that way though? I be feeling like that, but it's like I feel how I feel, bro. It's like, have you seen the new Avatar? No, I haven't seen it. Okay. But in the new Avatar, I ain't gonna give the movie away. All right. He's in his area where he lives, Pandora, and niggas pull up with smoke, and he eventually leaves and goes somewhere where water is and stuff like that. Bro, Bullpen is my Pandora. Why should I leave? I haven't lost here. I haven't lost, bro. The most debatable one you can say is Clone. But other than that, I'm undefeated. And when we went against Battle Academy, like they put you wasn't bad. You battled back in Philly too. That's bro, right. They put me up against Battle Academy's champion, Jim B-Dot. People are like, oh, you watch Jim. Jim is he's the champion of their league. He has the belt. He came to the battle with the belt. And they said, Seven, you get their champion. Like we're sending you out to go fight the champion from Philly. And I cleared him. Why would I leave? This is my home. Move me off this shit. Move me out of Bullpen. Move me off Bullpen. I'm the only person that can say I've only battled here. Then I'm not gonna ruin that because I'm chasing. A lot of times people chase that URL bag, the URL fame, and the URL attention. I don't desire it. I don't desire it. I don't care about it. Wow. Like it's not if it comes, it comes. But I'm the pause. But I'm not like, oh my gosh. Can I'm gonna cut your wisdom off right quick.
Yeah.
I've been interviewing dudes since 2014, brother.
Yeah.
2014, I've been interviewing dudes. And I say this with utmost respect as old as a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the realest interviews I ever did.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And let me say why I say that, not to give you some bullshit. In the sense of a lot of times, a lot of dudes try to be hard and try to show that they tough and not be themselves. And that you just coming off, I just get real vibes. So I can talk to a real person.
Yeah.
Like, this real nigga shit, fuck all that. A real man, a real person, a real individual that's kicking knowledge of me. But I just want to throw that out to you, brother.
Hey, I appreciate that, Three. And I've always felt that, like, watching you from a distance, you know what I'm saying? Watching your stuff. I mean, I see all your posts, man.
I appreciate that, brother.
Review people albums and all that kind of stuff.
Appreciate that.
I'm on all that. And I appreciate you're a part of hip hop.
I appreciate that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's like, bro, now that I'm in, like, Bullpen is home for me. So just think if like I was on Xbox last night with my homeboys playing Call of Duty, about 10 of us in the party. And you know, they going crazy, like, but 7J, like, bro, you booming now, bro, this, that, and the third. I was like, and I just threw a cold French fry in the hot grease, right? I said, yeah, dog, like, who you want to battle next? I'm like, man, bring me Twerk. Hey, my homeboy say, not yet, dog. You ain't ready.
Oh man.
Hey, Twerk a demigod. I say, yeah, Twerk is a demigod, bro. Twerk is arguably the greatest battle rapper ever, in my opinion.
Really?
He is arguably.
You know what's funny though, Seven? When I had all, you know what? For all the years I've covered battle rappers since Twerk's been here, he's one of the few battle rappers that I feel like all of you guys, your peers, all show him love.
Bro, Twerk is arguably the greatest battle rapper ever. With the fumbles, with the stumbles, with the chokes, with the New Jersey, Twerk is arguably the greatest battle rapper ever.
Why do you say that, son? Anybody ask you say that? Why do you say that?
Bro,
what do you listen to hearing that makes you say that? As a writer, as a battle rapper yourself?
Twerk told this dude on a no-name league. That's one of my kids right there too, HB Al, who talking about, are you saying Twerk? Hey, you know, Twerk told a dude on a little league, I don't know the name of the league, but Twerk told him, your homie's gonna be writing you letters if I let this weapon spark. It's gonna start off, dear bruh, like Kevin Hart. What the fuck? Why would you even think? That's like, bro, what would make you think, like, he says some of the most, like, oh, Kevin Hart did make a joke about, is that a dear or a zero? It's a dear bruh. Who thinks to take dear bruh and say dear bruh as somebody like writing you a letter? Like, his mind is working on another frequency. Him and Rum are like that.
Rum's not, yeah. Rum.
Like, hey, how did you think of this? Like, and so as a rapper, that's why they call Eminem a rapper's rapper. Because if those of us who are doing it are in awe of what you just did,
right,
that means that you're on a different frequency than what we're on.
Got you.
And so there are battle rappers that I hear say fire stuff, and I'm like, it's fire. It's almost like watching basketball and somebody dunks on somebody. You gonna say, ooh, crazy. But when Vince Carter put his arm in the rim, we was like,
we were stuck for a little bit.
What did he just do? But everybody in the arena, most of the players, they can all dunk. But you just did something that we, as dunkers, have never seen. So like, Twerk does things that lyricists and that people who really rap and really do this, we've never seen it done before. So shout out New Jersey Twerk.
All right. What's next for you, brother?
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, continue to live my life the way I'm living it, bro. Social media is a whole nother world. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different place where people gonna have various different opinions and various different thoughts about me, man. I don't get caught up in that. I have a real life child that I spend every single day of my life with. And I'm present, and it's really important for me to be mentally and emotionally present with her. I'm a daddy's, like, that is here.
Right.
Rap Tide, you feel me? I'm tea partying. We stay up 11 o'clock playing Fall Guys. I ride scooters with my man. I ain't know. I'm only gangster when you play with my daughter or something like. But man, that's not my natural disposition. My natural disposition is I'm loving. I want to see everybody win. I want to, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, bro. Without putting on anything.
Would you and Loso ever battle?
They're gonna. Hey, Mo, he just asked the question. Mo, he just asked the question. Mo.
That would be interesting, though.
Man, listen.
3 rounds. I don't want a 1 round battle either. You and Loso. Ain't 3 of them things.
Let me tell you something right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you this.
All right.
And I said it earlier, 3. Loso is literally one of the greatest writers in the world. You notice I did not say lyricist or rapper.
You just said that. Right.
Said writer. Giving him a pen is like giving Blanca electricity on Street Fighter. Hey, my boy Bad News just joined, man.
What up, News?
What up, News? I was right behind News for the whole Geechee battle, you know. And speak of the angel. Hey, they gonna speak of the angel. Speak of the angel. I ain't gonna say speak of the devil. Speak of the angel. Loso.
That's my dude. That's my brother. I love Loso. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Hey, Loso, I tell you what I told you to your face. I said publicly and privately, this man is one of the greatest writers in the world. If I had to stand across from Loso, it would take me going into like a hyperbolic chamber and in preparation, because I would know what Loso is. Not that I can't take a bar off. I cannot waste a syllable versus this man. I can't. Every syllable would have to be intentional versus Loso. There's no, I can play around.
Right.
In my second, I'm going to try this. And then with Loso, I know him. I know Loso. Like,
Jacksonville, Tampa Bay boys, we get it.
I've known Loso for a while, and I know what kind of dude this man is, like, outside of the persona that is Loso. Right. Loso, that's a good dude, bro.
That's my
guy.
What I'm saying?
And guy. So, like, even to try to, like, how are we going to angle? And so me and him, it just would be a rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Bullpen needs that.
Yeah, it would be crazy. It would be crazy, but I am telling you, I already know what I would listen, I would know what I'm walking into. Right. I would know what I'm getting, what I'm signing up for. I would know, like, hey, boy, I need ample prep. Hey, John, you can't tell me 7J you got Loso in 2 weeks. No, sir, I do not have Loso in 2 weeks. Like, shout out Jazz the Rapper who
Jazz got the,
who took Loso. But Jazz is also more. Jazz has been in the NBA of battle rap longer than me. Jazz has been in the NBA of battle rap much longer than me, so she can take a Loso. I'm 5 battles in. Loso is a decorated, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, rookie, you finna play LeBron one-on-one. It's like, okay, let me go through all of my LeBron just still knows NBA tricks that I ain't gonna, you know. Hey, I'm gonna address Loso, but first
they're talking about it on social media. I saw Loso Bullpen and Riot. Geechee is calling y'all out. They call it the Bullpen. Let's talk.
Let me tell you this. I wish John was in here, bro. Let me tell you this. Battle Academy was talking crazy to us. Right. Spears was talking. Bro, when I say I love Spears, I ain't got nothing but love and respect for Spears. Right. And I love what he's doing in Philly right now. The free events they battling on buses.
I love what they do.
I love bringing that grimy feel. I think Danny battled News outside.
Philly. That was hard. That was
fire. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Stiz, but they talk crazy to us, bro. And Bullpen, literally, we almost gloved them. It was almost a 5-0 sweep. We won 4-1 in 5 battles. The Riot does not have enough to beat us. We would beat the Riot. We beat King of the Dot. And
tread light, sir. Tread light. I know where you're going with this one. Tread light, sir. Tread light, sir. Again, continue, sir.
And I like us. I like us against the Monstars too. I like us. I like Bullpen over any battle league, bro. I'm just being honest. This is my home, and I can say this: this is my home league. This is my league. This is where I've never battled anywhere else. I like us over whoever. So the Riot.
RBE?
Oh yeah, come on, man.
What you mean? Come on, man. 7J, what you doing?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Shout out to my guy Payne, Coach Coleon, and brothers over there.
Coach Coleon, and
what we talking about?
You just saw Payne versus News, right?
Yeah. I did, yeah. I continue, sir. Continue.
Stop playing with us, bro. Bro, we are it's scary. And let me tell you this, 3.
All right.
The Herb that I battled,
Herb was nice though.
Herb would have packed up some dudes from other leagues with that material. I'm being honest. We fight in the house. We gonna go behind the house and literally black each other's eyes, break each other's bones. But if there's another league calling us out, it ain't that junk. Nah. But we got D-Flames, Low Soul, Clone, me, Bad News, CNG Ty, Young Herb,
Reggie
OG
P,
Grizzly, Philly Hayes, Alias, OG Grit. It could get. We could do a 2-day event. It could get really dark for dudes. Super Black.
Super Black put a good performance though. I ain't gonna. He put a good performance on.
Bro, Super Black went crazy, and bro, Reggie went just as crazy. So, but I don't Flacco fact 6'8". Bro, we got a lot. There's a lot in Bullpen, bro. We would clear. It would be embarrassing for some leagues to call us out. Riot, I think would be a good. It would be a good event. I think it would get a lot bonus. How did I forget my dog?
I'm sorry. If we got twerking bonus, that would have topped the night off. But the night was beautiful anyway. The night was all good. It was good the whole night though. But twerking bonus would have been. I don't like that though.
Bro, bonus is so. Bro, you've seen bonus battle, right?
Yes,
bonus nice as hell, bro. We all that's what I'm saying. John really got there.
John got hitters, man. He got hitters. He got hitters. So, and what I like is he got a lot of South brothers.
Yeah. We would spank the Riot. We would beat the Riot.
So you sure y'all beat the Riot? You just sure on that?
I am positive we beat the Riot. I'm positive. And I know they got, bro, and this is not disrespect in who they have. Real name, next, geek, I know the Riot.
NXT not messing with you though. I think you're 30 NXT, respectfully.
Y'all doing that to NXT because of he just stood in front of a demigod in church. That's why y'all doing that to him, bro. Don't do that man like that.
Nah, I don't. If you battle NXT, I would have NXT beating you. Going into the battle, I'd have to see it.
I don't listen to those.
But see, I don't listen. I see how you are on 7J. You don't like all that. I respect that though. I respect it about you, brother. I respect it about you. I respect
I did not get into that. Oh, 7J, you'll kill this person. You'll beat this. I just gotta stand because it's any given battle rap is any given Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday, you can lose versus anybody.
That's a fact.
I would rather put my energy into. And then I've had people tell me, man, if you don't promote more, if you don't get out and market yourself more, you're not going to blow up. Who's trying to blow up?
You don't care about all the good and bad that come with this.
3, I've made it to, bro, your Instagram platform for a battle rapper is the equivalent of someone being brought into the doggone, what I'm going to say? The NBA office. Hey.
I appreciate that, brother.
David Stern want to talk to you real quick. It's a street. I was just hooping on the street. David Stern calling me to his office. So making it here, doing it my way, why would I change? Because what people telling me right now. You see my students, Seven been doing this since 2013. Jeff Stewart is one of my students who I mentored when he was, a young kid. These kids are grown now. You see HB Al on here? Go check out his page, man. Like I started Al, I got Al on his first track. Me and him did a track together. My student him took up and blown out the water, bro.
Wow.
He's a published Harvard youth advisor. He got a published review, like in a Harvard Business Review. Me and him met President Barack Obama together while he was still president.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and now he's doing music. He got like 40,000 followers organically because his music is just like, and from Jacksonville.
Jayville, okay.
From Duval, you know.
Duval.
So I give a big shout out to. I'm doing real life work and doing real life things outside of battle rap. Battle rap is like the sunroom on my house. I love to go in here and like chill out and relax and rap and kick bars back and forth. But there's a whole house that where I'm really living and doing and I'm living really good, bro.
Wow.
I'm living really good, man. I'm thankful for it.
Before we wrap it up here, are we gonna see the battle again this year?
But 3 years.
Listen. I text John after your battle and said, "Dogs, I rocked with 7J. I after the battle, I text you. I'll tell you that."
John texted me the next day something along those lines.
Yeah, I said, "Yo, tell 7J I want to holler at him." You feel me?
Yeah,
holler at him right quick though.
Hey man, I'm not gonna say I'm not open to it. I'm not gonna say I am open to it. The situation just has to present itself and it has to make sense.
You a different battle rapper, sir. You a different battle rapper, sir. You a different breed, brother. You a different breed, man.
Why you say that, 3?
I say that like I said to you earlier, brother. Like I've been interviewing dudes in 2014. I feel like there's no future in your front at all. I think you're a real one, and you seem to have other things outside of battle rap that's more important to you than battling. It seems like you love rapping, putting words together, yes, but that's not the end all be all for you. You don't care about the Twitter followers, the Instagram followers. If 50 people say you nice and everything, I'm pretty sure you appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you don't really care about the kudos and everything like that.
Bro, I was in Philly a few months ago.
Right.
And I got buzzed up, bro. I got buzzed up to Philly and I'm in the office. I'm in Universal Music Group office, bro. And I was there for about 6 hours, 7 hours, doing business.
Yeah, you on a different level. Yeah, you on some other.
I'm tied in. I'm tied in with people who are in very high places within the music industry and have taught me a lot about different ways to make money other than just being on the mic and in front of the camera. Sync licensing, songwriting for Pixar, DreamWorks, stuff like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like finding different ways to diversify my portfolio with my pen and not just relying on, oh, I got to be in front of the mic. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, when I was like a kid, I used to see Lil Bow Wow run through the mall in his videos and the girls chase him. I'm like, oh, I want that. And I did at the time. Now, older, bro, I'm good on the fame. I like to do, bro, I like to be able to get up and say, this weekend, but yeah, y'all trying to go to the Bahamas? I like to be able to Uber eat something if I want something to eat. Or, hey, what restaurant I want to go to? And I ain't got to worry about how much the bill is. I tip whoever served me half of whatever the thing is. Whatever it is, right. I cut it in half and I put that on top. But I've never been able to do that in my life until I've gotten to this point and place where I'm at. But there's no like urgency on me for somebody to put me on their top 5 list, or that don't matter to me, man. I show up and I rap because I love the sport. I love the culture. I've been a part of it. I am a part of it.
Wow.
Man, shout out Quest.
That's my guy. Shout out Quest, man. That's my dude.
Man,
good dude. Like, good brother.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Good
like
dude. Quest a good
these kind of moments, I still fan out. Like that's Quest.
That's the legend.
Like Cats
Quest the legend. That's the Midwest legend.
A lot of people a lot of people who are new to battle rap don't even know who Quest is to battle rap. Like people, the greatest 2-on-2 team ever.
Him and Marv. Let's be real.
What? Y'all
wasn't watching. Surf and Rocky has acknowledged that. They have acknowledged that.
Bro, him and Marv used to be battling on Comcast On Demand. And I used to watch, and I know the bars when they would battle. They would be battling Ilmac and Thesaurus, like going back and like it was a big deal, like, you know what I'm saying. And so to so to see like a Quest McCody joins an interview that I'm on,
Right.
I'm not just like, oh, this is another nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm here. I'm 7J. I just want to. Nah, like, hey, salute, respect. That's fucking Quest. Like, y'all know that's Quest. Hey, but when I went to Fade 3 after me and Clone battled, they had the big Fade 3 with John and Ace Amin. There's a long line, and I went to go stand. My homeboy that's standing in line, and I'm walking through, and Ryder is there. And Ryder was like, "Oh, what's up, 7J?" I'm like, "Damn, Ryder." I'm like, "What's up, Ryder?" I'm like, John, like, "Hey, come on, you ain't gotta wait in line." I tell my homeboys, I'm like, "Hey, y'all come on with me," and they like, "Bro, like."
But let me ask you, what, are you shocked? Because when we hear you rap, I'm not surprised. Brothers will give you kudos and respect by meeting you. I'm not shocked by that.
I think for me, it's not necessarily shocked by the respect. It's like, y'all are not gonna get it, bro, because y'all are like, that's how I was when I met you for the first time, 3. When I saw you at Divide and Conquer, I stopped. I'm like, hey, 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, hey, bro, because I like, you're like a part of a person. It's the same thing for why people freak out when they see their favorite artist at a concert. Like, oh, Kevin Gates might have never seen this person before, but hey, I listen to your music so much, I feel like I know you. So it's like, if I'm in the morning getting ready to go to work, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I'm listening, and I got one of your interviews playing on YouTube on the TV, or you reviewing this album, or whatever the case may be, it's big.
I appreciate it, brother.
That I've never met in person. I've only seen through a screen, and they've impacted or influenced me in some way, shape, or form. It's dope for me to be able to come to them and be like, hey, like, hand to hand, like, man, hey, appreciate you, but salute you. That type thing.
Let me say this again before I go, man. My brother, I appreciate this conversation we had. I'm not even gonna say interview, conversation.
Yeah.
And I gotta say this, I've been doing this since 2014.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite interviews I ever did.
Hey.
I mean that genuinely and sincerely to you, brother. I mean, as a black man to another black man, I mean that genuinely, brother.
Hey, 3, that means more to me than you know, just because of where I hold you at in esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect you for what you're doing. And like, bro, you're doing all of this just you, bro. Like, you're waking up and reviewing these classic albums. And
I give it to you guys. I don't really care about cool. I'm like you in the sense of the blogger version of you. I don't really care about kudos and props and I'm number one. And I don't really worry about all that. I just like having conversations with brothers like yourself and having some dope intellectual conversations. So to me, that means more to me than anything else in the world. You think what I'm saying? I'm older too, so I don't really care about the other BS that other people be worrying about. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like that's my whole thing. That's what, and when I got interviewed by 15 Minutes of Fame, that's what they're asking me, like, so your next step is URL. Like, you ready for that? I'm like, I'm not chasing smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the hell out of smack. And I respect URL. I love URL. I go to their event. I support. I bought pay-per-views. I have all that. My girl, who's the M Beautiful Beast. I love this for you, 7. That's my girl Nino. Like, we used to literally trap out of her house and have everybody over there for battle rap events. We order wings. The stream messing up. It started late. Smack ain't started yet. You know. But we used to be at her house doing it, and I'm watching it on TV.
Right.
And so it's like, for me to now go from watching it on TV as a casual observer, a fan, and now that's why they're saying, I love this for you, 7, because they know how much I love this junk. To now be like, oh, I can go on my phone and call John. Like, what's up, John? What's up, 7J? You good? Like, oh, snap. Like, yeah, John, I'm good. I don't want to be like
my brother, man, please keep doing what you're doing, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You're positive. And to be honest, brother, we need people like you in this culture.
Hey, I appreciate it.
From the raps, from your intelligence, from your intellectual, from how you sound like you care about the culture, we need more brothers like 7J. I hope you keep rapping, man.
Hey, bro, that means a lot to me, man. And I'm here as long as y'all have me here, bro. I'm appreciative. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm humbled by the opportunity. I tell you that I've anything that y'all see from me, it might be like, dang, like this nigga nice. He just popped up out of nowhere. There's a lot of
years, right?
A lot of years. I pour over my. It's a lot that has went into this craft, bro. And so just for it to finally be acknowledged, respected, and revered on this level by some people who not just I watched, but impacted and influenced my rapping style. Like, you know, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go.
Talk
3. I went to the URL event where they were still doing the tournament. And Calico was there. He was judging and all that kind of stuff. Shotgun battle Swamp on that card.
Right.
Bro, I'm backstage. John brings me backstage. I'm backstage chilling. And Surf walks in.
That's a different aura, right? That's a different aura. Oh, free my little bro, man. Shout out little bro, man.
Free the wave, bro. When I tell you, I'm like, bro, I Surf has mixtapes and stuff that I know by heart. Cocaine
Paradise, all that. Facts.
I know it by heart. Facts. You know what I'm saying? When I touched down, first thing I knew Surf before, like I was on Surf before that. And so like to see him and like standing on stage behind him and with him and a bar land and Surf turned to me and was like, hey, that was fire, wasn't it? I'm like, dog, I'm here. Like this is crazy. Like this is not like Hitman. Right. Hitman pulling up to the battle. Hitman saying, oh, what's up, bro? I'm like, this fucking like this is Hitman. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? And so it's one of them things that, bro, I don't take any moment for granted. I'm thankful. I saw Nunu hug Nunu. I'm like, Nunu, can I please get a picture with you? She's like, yeah, come on. I'm like, it's still very like surreal for me to be a part of it, man. Still surreal. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful.
Southern Jack, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you, 3. Thank you for your time, man. Thank you for sharing your platform with me, man. You got a good heart. And thank you for the conversation, bro.
Peace and love, brother.
Man, SJM, SDG, win, loser, maybe, man. Duval County in the building, Pakistan in the
Duval!
You already know, bro.
Love, my brother.
Yes, sir, my brother. All right.
Yo. What's good, y'all? Jewels, what's good? Frozy! Shout out to my guy, Frozy. Froze, I will be in the building, Froze. Gonna see you for a second time, my brother. You feel me? Shout out to my guy, Frozenberg, man. Yeah, I got Froze 2-1 against Charlie Clips. Ain't nothing changed. I don't care about none of that, Clips. Yardman Ting. You ready?
3.
7J, what's good, brother?
3.